run it up, run it up. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Yeah, run it up, run it up. Hey, yo, I like this one. This gonna be the intro song for people out there going to get some money. Not now, but I mean, right now, this watch it cost a dub. Must like 100 plus. Black clubs, I get gold. Chain and see my plugs, make the cut. I'm in the club, I own the club. Bitch, that's cost enough. This ain't no Buzzy C. Go ladies, see you.
It's the Texas Raiders right now.
Because the Raiders can possibly win a game.
Can they?
Yes. Yes. They can possibly.
I don't know.
I'm ready to cash in. I need every dollar they hooping and hollering. Hey, celebrity fashion. Speaking of trolling fans, I'm trending they nosy, man. Yeah, King Diamond's coca hand, but I'm low on cash. The money.
Marcus already made his pick. Clear. I am in the exact same.
38 to nothing. Nigga, out of here.
Down on one thing, I'm the M for million cash. Wanna know how I know these niggas never seen money? Give a nigga a rope, and they Indiana Johnson. Can't count the how many times nigga money been funny. Stack it up, yeah, Nike shoe box and savings and loans. Something
Started Alonzo Gill at shooting guard and beat them. What? Come. No.
Money and power, oh yeah, respect. I'm demanding this shit, I'm fucking up commas. I'm high as a jet, I'm flexing this shit. I can tell it's my time without checking my race. Feeling like hell, I'm the best in this bitch. Had a few songs when I went at this shit. And if money ain't talking, I'm exiting quick. These niggas can match my level.
Hey, look, Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. If I ever said different on this show, I was high.
Waking in the morning and straight to the bag, and I keep it running like Michelin Man. These niggas is crazy. They thinking that I ain't been on my shit lately. Go try to play me. I turn in the ghost, I'm calling the Swayze. So shit just amaze me. Believe in these rappers when niggas is flaky. Respect it greatly. Show up in your hood and moving it safely. And tell you to run it up. My karma is beautiful, please don't fuck it up. For those who ain't heard of us, don't worry about it.
Yo.
No, shut up. You shut up, Jarrod.
Whoa. Hey, wait. I can't do the intro?
No, you can't. Because you know what the purpose of today's show is. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's episode 192.
Episode 192, subtitle, We Smoking Jarrod's Boots. All show. We do not care what you have to say. You thought you might have escaped from last week. We had extenuating circumstances. Nope. You made it even better because you went 5-9 this week. You went 5-9. You made it even worse. Your Titans are still trash. That helps. The Mayo Monster just got benched. It's wonderful. And you continue to say the dumbest things and not to admit that Chris Jones is Chris Jones and he shouldn't run up the middle against him on a 4th and 1. Fuck your halfback dive. Fuck all that. We cooking Jarrod today. Period. And still, you better pray to the football gods the Titans win while we on this air. You better hope.
You niggas lose to Tyler Huntley, boy. I don't know what you're gonna do next week.
I'm gonna end this podcast. That's what I'm We'll be done. There won't be no more conversations at this time. I'm sick of this shit. I am sick of losing with the Titans already. I was sick last year. I'm sick this year. I can't do it no more. I am.
Shut up, Jarrod.
I can't hear this.
Oh my God. Damn, man.
Hey man, introduce yourself, man. Introduce yourself, bro.
I am Mr. M, your North Memphis chef for this evening. I'm just 1/3 of the chef that would be cooking L.A. Jarrod today. So, you know. That's a fact.
Which one did both of them do? You can't. No, you can't. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Mason Rudolph definitely probably say this.
I'll take one look at Will Levis, and I know he says the N-word. Like, you can't tell me that kind of hair, the headband around it. Nah, he definitely goes into his frat house and says the N word multiple times. And it's probably the type of person that tries to defend it by saying it's a rap song and they put it in the music, so I should be allowed to say it. That's Will Levis. Nah.
My black friends at home said they don't have a problem with me saying it. They let me get away. My friends say it's cool. I got black friends at home. They say it's cool.
I was just quoting Kanye, man. I don't know what the problem is.
Mayo Mom.
Mayo Muslims. Jesus Christ! I just saw Mason Rudolph with that. Yeah, you know, Mason is more racist. This is true. I forgot what he looked like, and they just showed his face again. He's super racist.
For sure.
Alrighty. Who's next on the list?
I'm Corey motherfucking Hansford, asshole by nature, aka tonight. Y'all can just call me Gordon Ramsay. I am the best chef, the greatest chef tonight. All right.
Yeah, Corey does this shit like on the regular. Like, this is what Corey does. So. That's why I didn't want to say lead chef. I'm just one of the chefs. I do one of the sides. Pause.
Y'all know who I am. Start the show. Let's go. We're 6 minutes in. Let's go.
Let's do work.
All right, man. Listen.
You know who I am. Boy, you niggas, boy.
Yeah, let's get the show started. Let's go.
All right, man. Week 4 recap this week, man. How y'all feel about this past week? I believe this week was trash.
I bet you do.
Yeah,
I do. This week was very trash. A lot of teams let me down.
9 of them.
Hence the rest. I did not win an afternoon game yesterday, guys. Not a single one.
you go over for a whole slate. Like it's on that bad. You went over for a whole slate.
The whole slate.
That's nasty.
That's disgusting.
Cleveland won. Cleveland lost. The Patriots lost. The Bills lost.
You deserve for picking the Patriots.
Well, shit. The San Francisco 49ers whole team was on injury reserve at the beginning of the week.
We can't name one. We can't name 2 offensive skill position players on the Patriots, and we know Ramondre. That's it.
And he fumbles every game, so I was hoping that they would beat up on the hurt San Francisco 49ers, but that didn't go that way. So
not at all.
This shit was very, very ugly. What stood out to y'all yesterday?
Two teams in particular stood out for me. I guess one on the AFC, one on the NFC. On the NFC side, Corey told us on the prediction. Washington looked all right yesterday. Jaden Daniels looking pretty good. Play calling is great. Losing a lot of runs. I think it was 26 of 30 yesterday, 2 passing. So you had like 200 yards rushing, 26 of 30 passing. Hard to beat somebody like that. And of course, their defense. Well, I can't really say it was defense because Arizona got a lot of problems on their coaching staff with their play caller. That's a whole nother thing. But Washington just looked good yesterday. And on the other side, Baltimore beat the shit out of Buffalo. Smacked them. And I gotta slander the Titans at this moment because they had the audacity to let this man go. This dude came out the gate, 87-yard run, ended up 199 yards passing, touchdown catching.
How is he still running
Buffalo
away from people? How is he still like? It ain't like he's just big and slow and he's burning safeties. Like they can't catch him.
I don't think they want to catch him. But they don't want to catch him. He's 6'3", 240. You don't want to catch him. What you gonna do? You saw the man he knocked out. The man tried to hit him and he knocked him out.
It's.
But those are my takeaways, man. Washington and Baltimore, both those teams looked impressive yesterday for sure. I want to say something about the Cowboys, but I'll refrain.
Nah.
I'm not even gonna slander them this week. I'm just gonna leave them alone.
Listen, I was. Y'all know I love being right about things. I've been wrong about things too. Raiders, I don't know how y'all 2-2. But yeah, that was a rough one for me.
Big Minshew.
If there is one thing that I am most happy to be right about, actually, no. The thing I'm most happy being right about is the Titans being one of the 5 worst teams in the league. That is in a category all of its own. That's above everything else. But after that, it's fucking Jaden Daniels. He's completed 82. I believe it's 82.1% of his passes through the first 4 games. Like the best for anybody through 4 games ever. Like it ain't like they sit here with all of these. Like they got some weapons, they got a bunch of crazy weapons. Eckler didn't even play yesterday.
Concussion.
And they dropped 42. So as much as I hate Washington because they're a division rival, they were very, very, very impressive. And also I have to say Minnesota. The Vikings were just like they weren't. Yeah, Green Bay had the little run to try to come back, but Sam Darnold is really playing well. Like they're not. The Vikings would usually win games, but they'd be close. You never really felt that confident in them. Somehow they keep winning these random close games. Sam Darnold got them out here smoking niggas. They cook all facets. I got to give a shout out to the Vikings right now because I damn sure didn't expect this. There's a lot of people thinking that they were going to be the worst team in that division, and they might be the best. And right now, they look like the best team in the NFC. Period. So, gotta show them love. Have to, 100%.
Team that stood out for me yesterday. Well, 2 teams that stood out for me. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay beating shit out of Philly yesterday was unexpected like that. I thought it'd be a closer game than what it was. That'd be one of the teams that stood out for me. And then another team that stood out was what Marcus said was the Ravens. The Ravens actually finally running the ball like they supposed to with Lamar and them beating up on Buffalo like they did yesterday after Buffalo been smacking everybody left and right the first 3 games of the season. Them going in and smacking them around is very impressive, especially after the weeks that they had where they could be actually 4-0 if they would have played Baltimore Raven football from the jump.
They still could be. I mean, there are 2 losses. That Raiders loss is just weird. That makes no sense.
Tough. Tough. It's really tough. Like watching the game, you just saw they just fucked it off. And I think it might have been one of those things where it's like, it's the Raiders. We could just pull off on them whenever, and they never really did. The Raiders defense is kind of underrated. And I think they kind of just ran into that problem where it's like, well, our offense is trash. But yeah, they fucked that game up. But yeah, like we don't really care about the Kansas City loss. Everybody's like, this Kansas City. That's the champs. But yeah, that Raider loss is really a bad one. That's a bad
on the line. Likely's toe was on the line in that. Like even that could have been, and they were going to go for 2. So like they could have
Lamar missed
easily
2
been
passes before that. The likely toe being on the line was that fucked it up. But Lamar missed 2 passes before that.
Yeah, the point still remains that Baltimore could very easily be 4-0 right now.
Yeah. What stood out to you yesterday, Malik?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Oh, wow. Well, that was very beautiful of you, sir.
Yeah, I know. What was your take, Jarrod, just now? Can you repeat what stood out to you last week? Can you do that for me, please?
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Didn't surprise me.
and then the Baltimore Ravens.
Didn't surprise me either. Just like you said, they could be 4-0 right now. Every play with the Ravens came down to like the last quarter. They could be 4-0 right now. Like Corey said, likely's toe was on the line. They could have beat Kansas City. They've shown how good they are during the course of the season. Like Marcus said, they just seem to fuck things off, especially in the Raiders game, which is really weird. Thankfully, they learned to run the ball. Remember that they got Derrick Henry back there to complement Lamar. So if they continue that during the season, I'm not surprised by how well they're doing. They're projected to possibly go to the Super Bowl, be a top AFC team. Not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by this Philly thing either. There's been a lot of noise surrounding Philly all offseason about Jalen Hurts not being in cahoots with the quarterback and how is Sirianni going to react now that his offensive coordinators are gone and things like that. Like, this is not necessarily a surprise to me. Jalen Hurts doesn't have an offensive line. You was missing AJ Brown. Plus, I've kind of been telling people about Baker Mayfield for a little bit now. Like, I hope the slander kind of stops. But to have like 226 yards to 0 is a little nasty. I'm gonna say that. So they got to do a little bit better than that. But no, nothing really stood out to me except that the Jets are still the Jets. That's about it.
That don't surprise me.
I don't even feel like going into that.
All right, if you got to pick an MVP for the week, who you got?
Well, my MVP since we cooking Jarrod this week is Derrick Henry. Obviously, the Tennessee Titans had the dumbest. They had to be the dumbest motherfuckers this offseason, aside from the Cowboys from not signing them. These motherfuckers didn't have them. These niggas had them and didn't even let them come back. I was gonna pick Will Levis. He hadn't played yet, and I knew that he was gonna end up being on it anyway. But my LVP is gonna be Daniel Jones because any other regular quarterback would have won that game against the Cowboys. You missed a throw to neighbors, that was a touchdown. You missed a Slayton touchdown, and you also missed another big first down, overthrowing neighbors on a deep ball. Like, you just missed the most important throws that could have won you this close ass game. So I'm gonna make him the LVP. This is really for Will Levis.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair for Daniel Jones at all. I'm sorry. I don't think that's fair.
I can't do nothing for the throws he missed. Who am I blaming on?
Why are you doing that to your team? Like, it just dawned on me. Why are you slandering your own team like that? Saying that Daniel Jones is the LVP for not beating your team. Yo, he threw for 281, 29 for 40. That's not a bad game. That's not.
No. You're looking at stats and I'm watching the game. There's a difference. I'm not saying that his stats were so bad that no. I'm talking about specific throws that you missed in a close game that could win you the game. That's what I'm talking about.
So he played better than Will Levis, is what you're saying.
Will Levis hadn't played yet. Of course, he was going to be on there. He was going to be on there, but he hadn't played yet. He's playing now. If he played yesterday, he was going to be on there just for playing.
He's not playing. He's not playing. He is out. He has an interception, but he is out.
He played.
So they took him out?
Yeah, they benched him.
Oh, so he's the LVP. Obviously, nigga, he lost his job. Like,
we just got here. This just happened 2 minutes ago. I didn't prepare for the show. I didn't prepare for the show 2 minutes ago, Malik. I prepared for the show hours ago. Will Levis had not played yet. I could easily just throw him on there, but I decided to slander Jarrod in another way. I didn't want to slander him with Will Levis. That's too easy. We can do that every fucking week. Let's slander him another fucking way.
Well, you got updated information. Now with updated information, who's your LVP?
You, nigga. Now you go. Fuck out of here.
You walked into that one.
Go ahead, Corey.
Corey, who's your MVP for the week?
The easy choice would be Derrick Henry. We know. I mean, after a game like that, he's really the choice. But I will go for the sake of slandering Jarrod more. My MVP is going to be Malik Willis because they benched him, and the Packers immediately looked like shit with Jordan Love back into the game for 3 quarters. And meanwhile, Malik Willis was out here just cooking niggas and cooked the Titans like shit last week. And now he goes to the bench, and the supposed starter looked worse than him. So Malik Willis comes out of this looking good. He comes out of this whole thing looking great at the end of the day. So it's kind of hard to go against Malik Willis on that one. My LVP of the week is the Tennessee Titans front office because y'all had him and you let him go, and he looks better than your starting quarterback now. You had Derrick Henry, who's the true MVP of this week, and you felt that you would be better without him, better served to not have him. Y'all need some work because told niggas y'all was going to be one of the 5 worst teams in the NFL, and right now Tennessee is one of the 5 worst teams in the NFL. And the only reason they might get a win tonight is because the Dolphins don't have a quarterback who can throw the ball more than 10 yards.
Damn, Tyler Huntley.
Welcome both of y'all. Let's start there. My MVP for the week, because I believe they need to pay that man, is Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase had a monster game yesterday, so we're gonna go with Jamar Chase. And the crazy you know what? I'm not even gonna bring up the baby oil talk that they was talking on the in the locker room, but
shit, I'm not even sure he was the best chase on the Bengals last week. Because that nigga Chase Brown was out here doing work yesterday.
Yes,
he probably just took the starting job.
For sure, he did. Yeah, sure he did. From Zach Moss, I'm sure he did.
Yeah, and my LVP of the week is going to go to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts looked bad out there yesterday. 0 yards. Yeah, it's been ugly for the past year, to be honest with you, if we be honest. And everybody put the pressure on him. He got Saquon, he got all his weapons, all these new toys he's supposed to have, and he can't go out there and get over 16 points. Yeah, LVP of the week goes to Jalen Hurts for me.
You say he was supposed to have all these weapons when most of them were out for the week, but he's good. Okay.
Yeah, he's my MVP.
Okay. My MVP actually was Malik Willis. I said that to start off. So Corey kind of just took my whole argument for everything that he said, including for cooking the Titans last week. And Jarrod was so confident in the group chat that he was smoking the Packers. So it's crazy that he wasn't your future and you threw him to the trash heap. And he shows up in Green Bay where everybody expects him to still be trash. And the one team that he actually smokes and look like a god in is against the Titans. So that's karma at its best. So he's the MVP for last week and for this week, just for that. My LVP is Robert Saleh. And I'm gonna say my LVP is Robert Saleh. I get that your defense played well this week. I get it. It was the offense that sucked. Too many penalties. I get it. But to blame the woes of your team or Aaron Rodgers,
the play call, the play call, the cadence,
the cadence is nasty work. I'm sorry, that's nasty work. That's one weapon that Aaron Rodgers has had his whole career. It actually helped the Jets, and I think in week 1, where his cadence got a free play to get them a touchdown. So you've seen it work. But when the offense is stuttering and you're not holding players accountable for false starting, now it's the issue. Now we need to simplify the offense. No. You needed to simplify the offense when you had Zach Wilson. That's when you needed to simplify the offense. You have a Super Bowl winning quarterback in the organization now. There's no simplifying anything when it comes to him. You had the opportunity to get a new offensive coordinator. You still kept Nathaniel Hackett this offseason. So there's nothing for you to simplify now. You need to start holding these players accountable because now you have a Super Bowl quarterback in the room. I compare this to what Tom Brady was saying about the Buccaneers when they were saying that there was a lot of pressure. And he was like, I'm sorry, there's a lot of pressure when you don't win. I compare it to that. So Robert Saleh need to get his shit together. That's my LVP for the week.
That's a great one. That's very true. I forgot about it. I just got reminded right now in my head. Honorable mention MVP, Cliff Kingsbury. I like revenge. I like revenge games. And it didn't even click in my head that he was going against the team and fired him. And he smoked these.
They fucked him up.
He went crazy. And I can't get mad
Ain't
at
they
it.
still paying him?
It might be. Wouldn't be surprising. That happens pretty often.
Yeah,
But,
remember when they fired him? He was feeling so bad. He was doing so bad that he was like, "Bro, I'm not even trying to get a job this year. I'm trying to just go on vacation." Like he was really fucked up after he left Arizona. So to come back and smoke him like that, I know they had to feel good.
Yeah. Let's move on to these picks for the week.
No, we're not doing that. No.
Why are we not doing that?
No. Corey, can you enlighten the people of what Jarrod said in the group chat since he's trying to skate away from that? We're not doing that. Can you please enlighten the people on Jarrod's number one play against the Chiefs? Can you please tell us that? And I want everybody that's watching, please let us know if we are wrong, because I doubt that we are.
So
go ahead.
And by the way, it's 3-on-1. Jarrod is the only person that believes what Jarrod is saying. That's it. Nobody else believes that.
Now, this was Sunday night game last week, correct?
Correct. This was last week.
Last week's Sunday night game between the Falcons and Chiefs. And as you remember, the Falcons had 4th and 1. And they ran a quick jet sweep to Bijan, and it got blown up, and they lost a couple yards. Game over. Chiefs hang on. Chiefs win. Jarrod here insists that the Falcons just should have ran a halfback dive. Straight up the gut, straight up the middle against the Chiefs. And they were guaranteed to get a yard and pick up the first down. Despite the fact that the Kansas City Chiefs have the best defensive tackle in the league, not just opinion, there's literally like for the last 2 to 3 years, Chris Jones has been rated the best defensive tackle in the NFL, and it hasn't been particularly close. And we have seen him time after time again blow up plays in the backfield, can't say that, they're going to pause the shit out of me, but he gets into the backfield, blows up plays all the time. And Jarrod still insists that the Atlanta Falcons should have ran right up the middle into the best player on their defense, and that would have been the better play call.
Oh, by the way, on 3rd and 1, because there was a 4th and 1. The 4th and 1 came because they didn't convert 3rd and 1, which 3rd and 1 was when they actually tried to run up the middle and they didn't get it. So maybe the bounce to the outside on 4th and 1 may have something to do with the 3rd and 1 play, but I'm not sure. Let's see what Jarrod has to say about this.
I still stand on what I said.
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up, my nigga. Shut up.
I would have ran right back up the middle. HB dive. First down guaranteed. Go make a play, bro. All we need is a couple of inches, bro. Go give me a couple of inches, bro.
They just tried that on 3rd and 1. They just tried that.
I don't care. You gotta try it again. Yeah, I'm not running to the outside though.
Okay.
All right. So
Malik, get your shit off, Malik, and then I got something else for him on that too.
There's been a segment here that's been missing. I would like to bring it back.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
feel you, Malik.
It's called Donkey of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jarrod. It's Jarrod. I'm sorry. It's clearly Jarrod. Let me give you these stats real quick. Falcons ran the ball 3 times on critical downs for -1 yards per carry. They never got a first down. You want to run the HB dive. Fuck out of here. Bijan stats, 16 carries, 31 yards, 1.9 yards per carry. They left that man crying on the sideline afterwards. You wanted to run the HB dive. This ain't Rudy. This ain't Rudy. This ain't pumping up the team to try to get 1 yard against Chris Jones in the Super Bowl champs. This isn't that. That was the ending to your story. How Bijan was on the sideline. That's the ending to your story of your strategy of what you wanted to do to try and get that first down. I'm not done. They ran 2 for 9 on third downs, 1 for 3 on fourth down. 1 first down came from a roughing penalty, which leaves 2 of those first downs via pass. So they only ran the ball and got a first down 1 time, Jarrod. For the whole game. That's it. But you think an HB dive will work against Chris Jones and the Super Bowl champions?
Yep. I still would have ran it. I wouldn't have went outside. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Jarrod. I'm really glad you said that. This is beautiful. So, I took the liberty of looking up every single play that the Falcons ran in the second half of that game. Every single run play that they ran in the second half of that loss against the Chiefs. Every single outside run that they did, which was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 runs to the outside. Outside of that final play, so the first 10 runs, they picked up positive yardage.
Mm-hmm.
Every single outside run, they picked up positive yardage. They ran the ball in between the tackles 3 times in the second half. -2 yards, 1 yard, 0 yards. Run up the middle.
-1 yards, Jarrod. Idiot.
So what y'all telling me is that it's a possibility because they got 1 yard 1 time on running between the tackles. If they would have ran the HB dive, they could have made it on the HB dive.
That means your percentages is horrible if you run it up the middle. That means try something else. That means if I ran up the middle 4 times and 1 time I got a yard 1 time, that means the chances, the chances, nigga, that I am going to get a yard on Chris Jones up the middle ain't good. Let's do something else.
And here's the thing: you're using these low. You're using a 33.3% chance to get a yard when they haven't done it all game on 4th and 1 with the game on the line.
With the game on the line.
No, wait. And then your excuse isn't talent. It isn't percentage of maybe this play works. It's I'm going to motivate my team by giving them a Rudy speech that they just need to get 1 yard. This is the NFL, Jarrod. This ain't Madden.
Hey man, if you can't get a yard, you don't need to be out there playing, bro.
This nigga thought this was Remember the Titans. They're gonna talk to him. Hey, I wasn't ready, but my parents died. I had 12 brothers and sisters. I had to take care of them. You know, I had to be ready then. I need you to be ready. That shit ain't about to work. Ain't not a speech in the world that's gonna make you block Chris fucking Jones better.
And even if this was Remember the Titans, the play was a pitch to Rev, you idiot.
They ran
was it an HB dive? Come on, man.
I wouldn't have ran the pitch. I'm telling you, we need a yard. Not even a yard. You need 6 inches. Go get it. Bro. You just got pause. Okay. Pause. Big pause. Hey, put the ball over the first down line. Come on, man. HB dive, bro. First down guaranteed.
Donkey of the week.
It's clearly not. Just awful.
First down.
Like after all of that, that's how you just summarize that whole discussion. Donkey of the week.
Right. You just messed me up. Thank you. You just reminded me that I hate that ending play on Remember the Titans so much. Like that is the most unrealistic play maybe in
Which
football
one?
movie history. The final play. These niggas needed like
backside George reverse.
They needed like 65 yards. This fool ran a double reverse, untouched for a touchdown on the lap of the state championship. That shit don't make no sense.
Cause who in that situation is expecting a double reverse?
Ooh, I mean, for real.
That's gonna shock you. That wouldn't shock you. That wouldn't shock you. They need 65 yards. Let's run a double reverse. That's gonna shock the shit out of me.
With the
I was just freeze. Wait, what? They running what?
The quarterback struck like 3 people on the way to the
end. That's what was going to play out in Jarrod's head to get them 6 yards.
Kirk Cousins was going to have to lay out.
That's my point.
Kirk Cousins was going to have to lay out 3 niggas to get 1 yard.
What are we doing here, man? Like, come on, stop it. Stop.
Hey, man.
That's
tripping.
That last play was bad.
Oh my god.
Bro.
I got a question for you.
So, bro.
Did Steve McNair get the yard? Did he get the yard, Jarrod? Did he get the yard? Did you seen it? You seen it work? Did he get the yard?
Steve McNair threw it to Kevin Dyson. You gotta ask the nigga that got a Kevin Dyson jersey.
Go on with this show, man. What's it?
You gotta ask the nigga that had the Kevin Dyson jersey. Don't ask me. Kevin Dyson jersey.
What's the next topic?
Disgusting. Nasty. Are we moving on to these picks?
Yes, move on to the picks, bro.
These picks. So first off, quick recap. As Jarrod so boldly put on his tagline, he went 5-9. He was a distant fourth. Wonderful.
Technically, I'm in second place right now.
What?
Technically, I'm in second place right now.
No, you're not.
No, you're not, Corey.
Y'all are all tied for first.
There's 4
no, they're not.
people, and 3 of them are ahead of you. You are still fourth. That ain't how that shit works. What do you mean? No. What are you talking about? That literally never, that's never how it works. If there are 2 people who are tied for the league lead in passing yards, the person that's behind them isn't second in the league in passing yards. He's third because there's still 2 people ahead of him.
Don't get it wrong. Again.
Technically in second place.
No,
until y'all figure out what the hell y'all got going on.
Can we get to the
picks? Y'all figure out what the hell y'all got going on.
Anyway,
I'm second. Y'all all tied.
The other 3 of us, no, it's stupid. Literally just 1 + 1 = 10, motherfucker. That's what you're saying right now.
All y'all tied for first and I'm second is crazy, bro. What the fuck?
You know what you're not second in? I know what you can't use that in. Overall records. You damn sure can't use it in that. You fourth.
Nope.
So myself, Malik, and Marcus all went 8-6. Jarrod is a distant fourth. No horseman. At 5-9. So
5-9. The nigga that go 5-9 can't claim second and nothing. I don't want to hear it.
No. Overall, right now, Malik in the lead, 35 wins and 27 losses. I am second, 34 and 28. Marcus at 33 and 29. And Jarrod, like his Titans, below 500 at 30 and 32. He has a chance to make it to 500 and it's looking all right for him, the Titans. He's the only person that picked the Titans. I am the only person that picked the Seahawks. That's looking terrible right now. So we'll see. Either way.
Come on, Tyler. Make one throw, Tyler. One.
They almost messed up right now because they almost Miami almost just returned a punt for a touchdown. Punter just had a tackle. And that might have been enough. But that is where we stand right now. Jarrod in last in every single way, every stat, there is no getting around it. Jarrod is last. And thus we move on to week 5. And we have our now it's not as fun. This is our first week of buys. Is week 5. Bye teams. I mean, I guess it's good for Jarrod. You can't lose if you don't play. Tennessee Titans.
They'll find a
the
way.
Detroit Lions. Yeah, they
Definitely.
the Philadelphia Eagles, who definitely need a week to think about what they've
They
done.
need another
Fire
offense.
the coach and get somebody in there.
Get Nick
Week.
get Nick Sirianni
Time to
ass
do
up
it.
out of there is what they need to do.
Time to
They can
do
do
it.
it during
Call Bill.
during the bye week.
Still can.
Do it
The
now.
Titans, the Lions, the Eagles, and the Chargers are all on bye this week. So there you go, Jarrod. You can't. Maybe if who else? Is there anyone else winless in the league still? I
Jacksonville.
don't even.
Jacksonville, they garbage ass.
Jesus, y'all lucky. All right, so there you go. Maybe the Jags get to 0-5 before y'all do. Anyway, starting off Thursday night game. Actually, pretty interesting one. Division-wise, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons.
Mm.
Give me a foul.
Mm.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I was just about to say, give me the Bucks. And a close one.
27-24.
This is tough.
24-21.
I never know what to make of the Falcons. Every time they always the opposite. Like, second I think they're gonna win, they fuck it up. And then when I think they're gonna lose, they pull some shit off. I'm gonna take the Bucks though. I just Falcons are the worst. I can't. So unpredictable.
Defense played lights out last week. They had 5 sacks against Jalen Hurts. Yeah, give me them for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Can't
And
argue
Jalen
that.
Hurts is a mobile quarterback. They just got to worry about getting to Kirk Cousins. Nah, give me the Bucks.
Off the Achilles.
Right. Give me the Bucks.
All right. Sunday, first up, there is an
Jarrod, did you make your pick?
game. He did. He picked.
Yeah, he picked Atlanta.
We got a London game. First London game of the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, 8:30 in the morning.
Yep.
It
Get me up
is.
early.
Yeah. 9:30 for y'all. 6:30 for me. 8:30 for you. Yeah. New York Jets it ain't at New York Jets versus the Minnesota Vikings in London.
Shit. In London.
I got Minnesota.
You said that a little too quick, yo. I don't like that. Don't do that.
I ain't want to do believe like that, dog. I want to do that. I was gonna at least appear like I'm thinking, like, damn. Let me get the Vikings. That's how I was gonna do that. Jarrod, that's crazy how you did that. That's nasty. Don't do that, Jarrod. But I got the Vikings. And I'm not doing that. Look, the Jets defense is good. So I think Sam Darnold is gonna see a little more than he's seen defensively. However, I just don't. I don't even want to get into this. I got the Vikings.
Listen, I just said I like revenge games. Jets defense is really good, and they could very easily just dominate this game and finally bring the Vikings down to earth. That is 100% a possibility. But at this point, I can't go against the Vikings. They've been looking way too good lately. Darnold's been on his shit. Justin Jefferson, they got the weapons. Addison's been on it. So I got the Vikings. I can't just trust Malik's LVP of this week just a week later. Can't do it.
Well, you can't go against the Vikings, but I can, because unlike the Vikings, this seems to be a must-win for the Jets. Next opponents for the Jets after the Vikings are going to be the Bills, the Steelers, the Patriots, again, the Texans, the Cardinals, and then the Colts. They need to win this goddamn game.
That's a tough stretch.
Period. They need to win this game. Because if the offense looked as shitty as it did last week, if the offense was fluid and first of all, we lost the game because the kicker missed. So I don't want to overblow the loss, even though the offense was terrible. But if they lose to the Vikings this week, who knows what's going to happen with the Bills game? The Steelers defense has been lights out. The Patriots are going to be looking for revenge. I mean, the Texans probably are beatable. The Cardinals are. I just don't like the Jets losing this game, and I do believe they believe that in that building as well. I see the Jets bouncing back this week. I got the Jets because they have no choice.
All right. By the way, Jarrod, it is now 9-6 in this absolute offensive fire show that is
9-6.
They just said something. I just saw the Dolphins. I guess now they just get the field goal, so they now have 12 points total in the last 9 quarters. The Miami Dolphins do. If y'all lose this game, that's whoo boy. All right. Next up, Carolina Panthers at the Chicago Bears.
The Bears. And I'm not even comfortable in that pick, but I'm just picking them because they're at home.
You shouldn't be comfortable. The Panthers have been playing well.
I actually am taking the Panthers. They've actually been competitive and can put up points. Andy Dalton got the offense looking pretty good.
Oh, wow. Well. Oh, there we go.
Stop trying to silence me, Jarrod. You can't silence me. I'm not even going on the trash ass team right now. All right? Disrespectful.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't know. But I got the Panthers. I think, the Bears looked better. They finally, blocked just a little bit. But also, the Rams literally have barely enough healthy people to field an active roster right now. So I'm chalking that up to that a little bit more, and I'm gonna take the Panthers because they've looked better to me over the past couple weeks.
Give me the Bears. I'm still not picking the Panthers. I don't care.
Give me the Bears. I'm not picking the Panthers.
Beautiful.
Did you pick the Panthers earlier this season?
No, Corey.
I did.
Yeah, I'm talking to Corey.
Yeah, I picked them week 1.
Next pick.
Bryce Young was playing there, and it's a difference. Okay.
You know how to defend yourself, man. I was just asking the question.
If Bryce was still playing, this wouldn't even be a question. It would have been 0 hesitation.
I was just trying to help you out, bro. Because
I'm aware.
You had that week 1, bro, and then you picked the Panthers, and then shit went downhill from there. So I'm just.
Yep. I get it. We bounce back. We bounce back, and we gonna see. We gonna see. Red Rifle, come through for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep pounding. Pause.
All right, and moving on. The Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals.
What did the Bengals win? They won last week, right?
Yes, they did. They beat the Panthers.
They beat Carolina.
Got their first win. Close game. High scoring game. Close game. Yeah, they won.
Yeah, I got Baltimore, man. They rolling a little bit more right now. Got Baltimore. I can't pick Cincinnati right now in good faith. Even though it's a divisional game, it can go either way. We know all that. But I got Baltimore.
Yeah, me too. Divisional game. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the better team, even though these teams always play each other close anyway. Most of the time, usually a defensive game in between the two. It's gonna have to be for Cincinnati because their offense still looks terrible. But
they're bad right now.
Nah, their offense has been fine. Not this week. This is the defense.
Not this week.
Even in other games, it's not been their offense to me.
Oh
It's
well,
been
yeah,
their
I'll take it
defense.
last week because they scored 33 against Washington. They just
Right.
couldn't stop shit. That's right.
And they scored 25 against the Chiefs, who got one of the best defenses in the league. It's just they can't
But
stop
it's not a fluid Bengals offense like we normally used to seeing though.
The Chiefs be bullshitting, bro.
That
The Chiefs
too.
really be pissing me off.
They
'cause
be
you could tell-
bullshitting and they
you
got
could tell-
injuries. Like
you
it's
could tell
crazy.
you could tell they be bullshitting and they just be like, oh, okay, this is the fourth quarter. There's 6 minutes left. It's time to win. That's just actually
That's it. And it worked. And the shit worked. The fact that it continues to work is crazy.
They just show Will Levis standing on the sideline with his helmet on as Mason Rudolph takes all the snaps, looking like the most depressed little kid ever. That shit's pretty fucking hilarious. I just needed to point that out because, as we said, we're smoking Jarrod at every chance we get.
That's a pathetic ass quarterback room too.
I'm gonna take the Bengals. I don't feel great about it. Ravens have been looking better, but like y'all said, they usually play each other really, really well. It's usually a real close game. I think the Bengals have looked, especially offensively, have looked really good. I think that they finally figured out that Chase Brown needs to be taking more fucking snaps than Zach Moss. You still got Chase. Higgins is back. I think they still got the pieces. And to all of that said, I still wouldn't be shocked if Baltimore ran for 250 yards and beat them by 2 scores. But I'm leaning towards the Bengals. They always start off slow, and then they start picking up steam. And I think last week was the beginning of them starting to pick up steam.
No, I got you right.
They don't look so depressed, man.
Right? Y'all still winning right now?
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey. I am
Barely,
legit
but-
Titans. I don't care.
You care.
Damn, he sound like me. God damn.
Right?
Rejected. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I wish I could say sorry, Jarrod, but I'm not.
That shit couldn't happen to a better motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure. Especially the energy you had before the show, which was really weird, by the way. You deserve all of this.
You was very confident for some reason. Like, I don't know what that was all about.
I don't know what that was
crazy,
about.
All right.
Yeah.
All
I had
right.
to get it off because I knew so I had to get it off in private.
Yeah, and I was your target for what? You decided to. All right. What's the next?
The next game might be the single worst game of the season so far. The Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots.
Bruh, if they doing this right here, nigga, I'm picking the Patriots. The Patriots can do better than this. I know they're bad, but I don't think that is bad.
I got the
Yeah. Give me the Patriots.
I also got the Patriots.
Go ahead, Malik. Pick them. Pick them.
He said
I knew you were gonna do one. I knew you were gonna do one. I knew it.
What better game than do it? This is a terrible ass game. If you gonna do a tie, why not do it in this bad ass game?
Todd, the
Somebody
score gonna
predicting the winner of this is crazy.
The score gonna be 3-3.
For sure.
Nastiest NFL game of all time.
I would not be surprised if they literally came out and did that 3-3 in the first quarter. They go down first possession, they both get 3 points and don't score no more for the rest of the game. It wouldn't shock me.
Nah, I got the Patriots. I don't want to pick them. I'm gonna save my tie, but I got the Patriots. I really
this will be the game to do it. Them niggas are tied. This is gonna be if the Dolphins gonna be like this. Damn, bro. They got receivers. You can make a throw to one of them motherfuckers, can't you?
All right, looks like Jarrod might finally be off the hook. Titans just scored a touchdown, and we know Miami can't score no touchdowns right now. So
fuck, it's a wrap.
10-point lead is definitely enough, more than enough.
Yeah, that'll do it for Tyler.
Yeah, just
Yep.
wait.
Yeah, y'all fuck
All
around
right.
do this shit, dog.
Yo,
Just
y'all blow a
wait.
10-point lead in the second half of the weekend.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Sorry. This should be pretty simple. The Cleveland Browns at Washington. Y'all know who I got. Washington.
Yeah,
I still can't call y'all by y'all last name, but
you
I'm
see what I'm
picking
saying.
Washington.
Give me Washington, man. I said in the group chat, I'm not doubting them no more. I'm gonna stick to that at least for this week.
At least for the week.
At least for the week, man. I'm gonna go with Washington, man.
Go on, do it, Jarrod. Go ahead. You look like you want to do it.
I'm not picking Cleveland. I watched Cleveland versus Oakland the other day, and
if you watch that game,
it's a bad habit, boy. God dang, Vegas. You happy now?
Yes.
What happened?
I mean, Vegas, Oakland, it's the same shit. Same thing going on. Nothing changed but the residents.
Tell that to a nigga from Oakland. It ain't no same shit. Hey, and they just lost their baseball team too. Come on, you can't go at Oakland like that.
Which is sad, by the way. Which
Give
is
them
really
that's fucked up.
Which is really sad because they
that's
actually
fucked up.
regardless of their record, they actually have a nice team with young players that could become
young players.
stars. It's
and
crazy that
they have a nice fan base. They got a nice fan base too. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Not a fan base was kind of trash to them.
Well, they here and there, but I mean,
wait.
No, I take that back. When Oakland acting right, they support. When y'all act right, they act right.
That's true. They did shit on the fans. Like I give it to them because the fans weren't in the stadium the whole year, and then they showed up for the last game though. So I give them that, but still, it's nasty that Oakland.
They were. It's nasty though. Yeah, that's
Sacramento A's for next year.
Man,
they're not Sacramento. They're going to Vegas. I think the only reason why they're being called Sacramento is because they have to play there until they find. They don't even have a stadium yet.
They don't even have they don't even have nowhere to play yet. Yeah, that's bad.
Can we say that the Oakland A's have the worst management, the worst owner in all of sports at this point? Because if you listen, let me finish my point. Because you're leaving Oakland, you don't have a deal for a new stadium in Vegas yet. You don't have a deal to be permanently in Sacramento. So you have no idea where you're going in 3 years, and you just left your own stadium. What sense does that make?
Yeah, it's rough.
There's someone that I'm not thinking of. Is it Carolina?
I was gonna go Carolina.
They got a home. They lose
at
home.
I was gonna say when you lose your whole place to stay.
They got a home.
That would be like us getting evicted with no place to stay. Like, well, no, I can't just say evicted. That'd be like us breaking our lease and then not having nowhere to stay. Like, I don't know. They lost their whole residence, lost the building. Might have to go. Sacramento, whatever they want to be called at this moment, whatever they are today.
He's not the worst owner, but it didn't click in my head last week until I listened to a podcast that Arthur Blank really just inducted himself into his own team's Hall of Fame.
That's fire. That's fire. Yeah, if I got an organization, man, nigga, I'm the Hall of Fame and this shit too. What you talking about?
Yeah, gangster.
Wild.
Future to use my name. You use all the blanks in his raps and his Hall of Fame shit. No shit.
Like they said, there's supposed to be like a selection process. Like, oh, who chose you to go?
Yeah, it is a selection process. Me. I selected me.
I'd like to.
That's something Jarrod would do. What's the next game?
Y'all don't think I'm going in the Hall of Fame with conversation at the shop host?
You're getting your jersey hung in the rafters. You're getting your jersey hung in the rafters.
He said Hall of Fame.
Nah,
They're gonna put a
Jersey going up.
they're gonna put a donkey on the front of your jersey and hang that motherfucker up.
It's
Nah,
going up
Loso
there.
got that.
I'll give you that.
Loso got that one.
Nah, he got some company now.
Loso got that one.
Did you take Washington, Jarrod? I don't feel like I ever got it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I took
just wanna
Washington.
make sure.
Who's next?
Wow, they finally tried to take a deep shot. You lucky this quarterback sucks. Tyreek just burnt y'all, and the quarterback couldn't make the throw. First time he tried to throw deep, fucks it up. Last of the morning games. This is another shit one. But I mean, it's the AFC South, so of course it's shit. The Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Indianapolis Colts with Joe Flacco at the quarterback.
God damn, Joe Flacco just won't go away, will he? Jesus
He
Christ.
was like, what happened? He was gone.
Jesus Christ, boy.
Where
Joe
they
Flacco
called
holding
him.
on.
Nigga,
They
man,
called
it's
him.
always a job for Joe Flacco. It's always a job.
Super Bowl winning quarterback.
You just saw what he did with Cleveland, right? Last year. Yeah, it's a job for you. We ain't no backup doing this. Having said that, I don't have the Colts winning this game only because they barely made it through the skin of their teeth yesterday with the Steelers because Joe Flacco couldn't throw the ball past 5 yards. I know he's 38. Cool. He was 12 for 12 and throwing the ball right here in the flat and all that shit. But 0 for 9 past that. I'm going to pick the Jags. I'm going to pick the Jags because they did play the Texans tough. It wasn't like they got smoked. I'm going to pick them and they are at home. So I'm going to pick them to win. I don't feel great about it, but just give me the Jags.
Corey, who you picking? Because this is nasty.
Real quick, they might listen. There might be a receiver who might be available for trade soon because Tyreek going the fuck off on the sideline. They just show him he pissed. He is heated right now because they finally threw it deep and he beat his man and Huntley somehow overthrew him by like 3 yards. I didn't even know he could throw the ball that far. He wound that shit up like with his entire body and overthrew the Tyreek on the sideline pissed. So I don't know. There might be someone available soon. I don't know.
You know who also might be available soon? Devontae Adams.
Oh my God.
He hurt. He's fine.
Yeah, he hurt till he gets traded. You seen James Harden take that fat suit off?
Oh, if he's hurt,
Don't
he's even more pissed off.
Don't do Devontae like. Don't do Devontae like James. Devontae ain't deserve that.
Corey, who you picking?
I don't fucking know. I damn near want to be like Malik and pick a tie right now. This shit is disgusting.
This would be a good candidate for a tie, by the way.
That's a tie.
It's better than the Patriots game.
I can see this 16-16
You know what,
tie.
Corey? Me and you, we're in the lead, right? Me and you.
Yeah, I only got a game on Marcus though.
I'll pick a tie. If you pick tie,
I'm debating it. I'm strongly debating picking a tie for this because it's like I keep wanting to not lose hope in the Jaguars, and they keep failing me miserably every fucking week.
I think this the week for it. Colts, home, division rivals. Come on with me, Corey. Come on. I'll pick them, Corey.
but on the other side of that, if Jacksonville lose this game, it's going to be a hell to pay. They like
it's nasty.
house. So
it's nasty. And they just paid Trevor Lawrence, so I mean that's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, it's real ugly in Jacksonville right now.
Yeah, this is bad. Fuck.
Come on, Corey. You ain't got nothing to lose, Corey. You a game up on me.
It ain't. I'm gonna give them one more chance, like an idiot. I'm gonna take the Jaguars.
Come on home, Corey.
I don't.
We got it this week. Trevor gonna do it this week.
Just
believe in them in week 5 or week 6. What week we in? Week 5. Yeah, believe in him in week 5. I know he wasn't out there week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, but he here week 5.
There you go. I got the Jags.
1-4, baby.
If Corey giving them a chance, shit, why not? I got the Jags.
Nigga don't have nothing positive to go off of this.
Even though last week, I guess, because he ain't really have no choice, Jonathan Taylor did have a really good game last week. I mean, other than that, that's pretty much the only bright spot for the Colts. So I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. So give me Jacksonville, man, because just like the Jets shit, it's a must win for them too. Because I guarantee you, if they lose this game and they're 0-4, there was already noise about Trevor Lawrence before the season started about him possibly being not the quarterback that we thought he was going to be. He just got all his bread. Boy, if y'all lose to the Colts, oh my God. Yep, I got Jacksonville.
And don't let Trevor Lawrence have a bad game on top of that. That's what's like, all right, bro. Now the noise is gonna start. Like, all right, bro, you got to get him out of here.
Who was the quarterbacks in his draft? It was him. It was Zach Wilson. It was.
Give me a sec. Let me see.
Was Blake Bortles in that draft or something?
No, he was before then.
Oh, he was before that.
Yeah.
Blake Bortles was the quarterback, I believe.
2021 NFL draft. The first three were Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and Trey Lance.
Draft is trash. Draft is trash, boy.
If there were any other Justin Fields and Mac Jones. There were 5 first-round quarterbacks.
That's where Mac at. Ain't Mac in Jacksonville now?
Yep, Mac is the backup.
And Mac actually looked pretty good when they put him in.
He looked all right when he looked all right when they threw him in.
He did look pretty good when they put him in. I understand it was garbage time, but
I know. Okay. Yeah, they went game playing for him or nothing, but he looked all right. He was slanging a little bit.
That's nasty work if Trevor Lawrence gets benched for Mac Jones and then Mac Jones starts. But oh my God, I'm gonna pay attention to Jacksonville. That's a pretty good story, actually.
Yeah. All right. Last of the morning or the early games. It's morning for me. Buffalo Bills at the Houston Texans.
Y'all think we got the only Superman performance we got out of Josh Allen? Like that was it? Like
I think the Bills just had a bad week. I think they bounced back. I got the Bills.
I think they'll bounce back and play better. I just don't know if they beat Houston.
I don't think Houston's looked that good.
I mean, not saying that, but
the real Josh Allen showed up last night. I got Houston.
The real Josh.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. They was due for a bad week, and Baltimore kind of just steamrolling shit. Right? They trying to kill everything right now. So I ain't gonna do Buffalo like that. But I'm gonna take the Texans in a close one, dog, at home. I'll take the Texans, and I give Stephon Diggs a little extra motivation for playing this former team.
Fuck, I forgot about that. God damn it!
Yeah,
fuck me up. I'm still sticking with the Bills. You know what? It might be a revenge game for them. They might just be like, you know what? Fuck you, Stephon. You thought you was better than us. Nah, we're about to show you. I'm taking a motivated Josh Allen.
Give me the Bills, man. Damn, the AFC East is trash. God damn. I just thought about that.
Still better than the NFC East. All right, moving on to the late games. Hey, it's going to be a rough one. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Denver Broncos.
Give me the Raiders.
Oh, give me the Raiders. I don't care. Bo Nix do for 60 yards. He still beat us, but he only do for 60 damn yards.
I also got the Raiders.
Devontae playing?
I don't know.
What's wrong with him?
Hamstring?
It was hamstring.
You know, hamstrings. You know,
he holding out. Yeah.
Something you can't feel.
He holding out. They traded him, Corey.
Something you can't feel.
They traded him, Corey. I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying you can't tell if it's true or not. It's like
it's either you, Corey. You know, it's either hamstring or back. It's going to be one or the other.
That's fair.
Or you can pull a CMC and have Achilles tendonitis in both.
Them injuries that you can do an X-ray on, but you can't see shit. Them joints. They're like, oh yeah, it's all my back, lower back. Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I don't know, man. Give me the Broncos.
Carlton Davis just went off, and I don't know if he just got ejected right now. They called him for a pass interference on DK, which was clearly a pass interference. I don't know why he's arguing this, but he's like, yeah, it almost looked like he damn near bumped an official. They literally had to hold him back. He didn't, but
That nigga DK got anger issues. When he go off, he be about to beat up everybody in the stadium.
I was about to say, hey, Seahawks touchdown. They're trying to make it a game. All
Who
right.
we got next?
The Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers.
Give me the Niners.
Yep.
All in agreement here, which means that the Cardinals are going to like win like 35-16 or some shit.
They're gonna have to show me for like 3 weeks in a row.
Hold on, what? This is next week. They play next Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second. Go ahead. Continue.
All right. The Green Bay Packers at the Los Angeles Rams.
Give me the Packers.
I got the Packers too. Jordan Love needed a little time to get comfortable. I think he's good now.
I guess.
The Rams, I just can't trust it. The Rams ain't got nobody.
What's the deal with Puka? I heard 4 weeks, right? Is it more? This should be his return. This should be his return week. That's the only thing. The Rams should be getting some pieces back this week.
Nope. He is out at least until week 8. And Cooper Kupp is out at least until their bye, which is he's got some time. Let's see. Oh no. They have this game. So Cooper and Puka are both out. Cooper's out at least this next week. Puka's out until at least week 8.
Well, never mind what I said then. Never mind. I thought they were gonna get some pieces back this week. That's why. Because when he first went out, they were saying probably like 4 weeks or something like that. So I thought, and as soon as Stafford gets some weapons, they be all right again. But right now, no.
McVay coaching his ass off to get these points out of this team. I'll give him that. It is Kyron Williams, and we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. Final of the later games: New York Giants at the Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks.
No, I got Seahawks. Yep.
Seahawks.
All in agreement there?
Nope. Give me the Giants. What's the deal with Malik Davis, bro? Because they almost killed him last game. They was throwing him the ball so much he almost died on the field.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he had a concussion. He had got knocked out on that last play on the sideline.
He still, it was a concussion. That's true. Not really any words.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm picking the other team.
I mean, this was a Thursday game, so he does have a little extra time to recover, which does help.
Yeah, he do got what, 10 days?
Yeah, like 10 days. Yeah, they're like 10 days. So
yeah, he probably will play.
I don't know who. If he don't,
All they got Seattle winning because they're at home, and it's the Giants.
Give me Seattle until I figure out what's going on with Malik.
Seattle's gonna win anyway. Fuck the Giants.
Yo, shut your depressed ass up.
Move on
to the next game.
Y'all still worse than him. Y'all still worse. I don't care about none of that. All right. Sunday night. The Dallas Cowboys without a defensive end to our name at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't even question me. I got the fucking Steelers. No, fuck, we should.
Steelers.
Wow.
Steelers.
I'm picking the Cowboys. I really don't believe y'all that bad. I don't know why.
Bro, Malik, who you got?
I
I'll
got the
pick
Cowboys, bro.
I got the Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys. I'm not picking the Steelers, yo.
I'm going to remind you, Michael Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence are both out. Lawrence is out for a minute. Micah's in a boot with the little one wheel with the little scooter. He said he's trying to play. I don't think we don't have a defense. We literally don't have a pass rusher.
And we struggle with them. We struggle with them.
Bro, give me the Cowboys against a team that ain't got no offense.
Neither do the Cowboys. Ain't got no.
Cowboys don't have a running back, bro. So
They ain't got no offense. They got
only got one receiver.
Cowboys don't have a running back, bro.
We got CD. We got CD.
You got CD Lamb.
That's it.
If he double covered, it is over.
We fucked. About to be Luke Schumacher. About to be somebody. Get the fuck
Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. 17 and 9.
TJ Watt against a rookie left. Oh, shit.
I mean, he did say guarantee first down, HB dive. He did say that, y'all. No, don't forget.
Man, give me the Steelers, man. If Cowboys fans don't believe in their team, I'm not gonna do it. So just give me the Steelers.
I ain't believed in it.
It ain't for no reason.
I ain't believed in the niggas since no, actually, I ain't believed in the niggas since the all season when they ain't do shit. I already told y'all they was gonna be trash. I told y'all, and I'm gonna continue to tell y'all every week that I'm enjoying watching the Cowboys get their ass whooped because it's what they deserve. Give me the Steelers. What's the Monday night game?
Damn.
Monday night, the New Orleans Saints at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Give me New Orleans.
The Chiefs defense is really good, so I'm just gonna still pick the Chiefs.
I'm picking the Chiefs. I don't know what he's smoking on.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's smoking on.
I need to see them actually lose before I actually pick them to lose because these niggas just keep winning these games.
Well, they finna lose this week, and you guys are gonna be sad because I'm gonna go.
You gonna be 4-8 by
and 3
anytime, so it don't matter.
Why would we be sad if the Chiefs lose? We not fans of them. We don't care.
No. You're not sad because the Chiefs lose. You're gonna be sad because I'm going 13-3 this week.
It ain't even 16 games with your dumb ass. 4 teams on a bye.
12-1 then.
Still can't count.
Let's go. I'm winning the week.
Yeah, just say that. Just say you win in the week. Don't put no number on it, bro.
Yeah, DeAndre, maybe they will run an HB dive this week. Yeah.
They are going
a little bit backwards. Amon-Ra just threw a touchdown to Jarrod Goff, so a little bit backwards. But Lions back up 2 scores. And they finally get a passing touchdown, and it still ain't Jarrod Goff getting a passing touchdown. Got a receiving one.
They fucking with you now at this point.
No, well, this one, I don't even care because that gets me more points because a receiving touchdown is worth more than a passing touchdown. And in one of my leagues.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you said he caught it. So yeah,
he caught it. So
I don't care about
that.
They need to stop. They need to stop bullshitting because I got a parlay going and I had on my Robbie in the touchdown score and Jarrod Goff throwing the touchdown. So they need to stop bullshitting and reverse that.
Hey, reverse that.
You did. I mean, that should count for Amon-Ra.
No, it don't because he has to be the one to carry the ball across the line to get the touchdown.
Oh, it has to be. He's
the touchdown scorer. Yeah.
Oh, it has to be touchdown scorer. That's rough.
Mine threw a touchdown to that. It's crazy. To Jarrod Goff. And niggas got money on Jarrod Goff. That's fucked up.
All right. Well, that's the end of football for now. But today was media days. Have started. Training camps is about to begin. Basketball season is near. Preseason starts later this week. And we just had a still not official, but yet very big trade. Karl Anthony Towns going to the New York Knicks. DiVincenzo, Julius Randle to Minnesota. I think there's a couple other picks and different stuff in there
Yeah,
as
second
well.
first round pick, and then they got 2 players on 2-way deals going to Charlotte because they need to make the money work. I do believe.
Right. So, yep, and a first round pick via the Pistons. So there we go. Resident Knicks fan. Malik, how you feeling?
Indifferent still. I didn't like it when they first, because like you got to remember, man, I fell in love with this team last year. So to lose Julius and to lose Dante DiVincenzo, which is the piece that kind of hurts more, sucks. I get that they get a star in Karl Anthony Towns. I know a lot of people will probably argue with me about him being a star, but he's a star.
He's a star.
Let's not shit on Karl Anthony Towns here, whether you think he's soft or not, whatever. Karl Anthony Towns is a star. His contract is massive. One of the best 3-point shooting big men in the league, which is why he was probably so attractive to the Knicks, along with his long-standing relationship with Leon Rose, his former agent, who has known him since he was 14. Has been projected that Karl Anthony Towns was going to be a target for the Knicks for years now. I predicted him to go there either way, especially last season when it started and Julius Randle was struggling and they were talking about trading him. That's when the Karl Anthony Towns rumors started ramping up. I always believed Karl Anthony Towns was going to become a Knick sooner or later, more so because of the reason with Leon Rose. Now, the reason why I'm not mad at the trade is because I do understand the trade of why it happened. Julius Randle was coming into this season he has a contract for 2 more years, but he's extension eligible. They chose
for next season.
Yep. They chose to extend Jalen Brunson. They went ahead and gave OG Anunoby a contract. They went ahead and got Mikal Bridges. Julius Randle came into camp without a contract. You add that to the fact that Mitchell Robinson is now hurt. He won't be available until December. They're talking about playing Julius at the 5, which is a little shaky because Julius Randle suffered a terrible shoulder injury last year. We're not sure if he's even 100% at this point, and asking him to play the 5 long-term for the Knicks seemed a little far-fetched to me anyway. So that's why I really believe that the trade happened. It's because of the Mitchell Robinson thing being injured. I feel if Mitch wasn't hurt, this probably wouldn't happen until the deadline, possibly. The Dante DiVincenzo thing, news came out that he was not happy about having a reduced role, which is really weird because the reason why you have a reduced role is because one of your Villanova boys is coming to the team. So I don't understand that report a lot, even though I do understand it. He shot 286 threes last year. I do believe he shot like 40% from 3, had a crazy season last year. Deserves to be a starter, in my opinion. He showed that. So I get why he would be upset. The only thing that's a little weird to me, like I said, is that it's your brother that's coming. So I don't get that, even though the NBA is a business. I do understand. I think it'll be good for the Knicks, man. And wrapping up this, I think it'll be good for the Knicks. I feel like as good as Julius Randle is, that's a better shooter than he is. And Julius Randle has these tangents when he wants to take 6-7 threes in the game and be unconscious doing that. I feel like he's a bigger fit. And if you don't have another center, you're not going to start Precious Achiuwa at the 5. Like, I don't think you're going to do that. Jericho Sims isn't ready. Because if he was ready, then they wouldn't have made this trade. In my opinion, you had your backup center. So I think it'll be good for the Knicks. Does it put us in title contention yet? I don't know, because like Corey, like you pointed out in the group chat, I looked at the depth chart. The bench does not look good past Miles McBride. So the bench is completely unknown at this point. So I don't know, man. This is just going to be one of those things that we're going to see. What do you guys think about the trade?
I think even if Mitch was healthy, I think that they knew they needed another big regardless, just because you can't rely on Mitch to be healthy right now.
Mm-hmm.
And even if he's on the court, he is still very foul prone and can be. they needed to get another big.
Mhm.
And from the second the Knicks traded for Mikal Bridges, everyone kind of said, "All right, who's going to be starting now?"
Mhm.
Because Bridges and Brunson for sure. OG is better suited to be at the 4 as a little smaller 4 than he is to be at 3 if you wanted to push him down and move Josh Hart to the bench. And Randall can't play 5, especially defensively.
Yeah.
He can't protect the rim. He can't. That's not his game. And even though him and Brunson were fine when they played together, it's still not the ideal fit because Julius is someone that needs the ball in
Mhm.
his hands and he got to dribble it. He's a ball stopper.
Yep. Very
And
isolation heavy. Yep.
unfortunately,
Mhm.
the Knicks have a better one in Jalen Brunson. So that's where it's going to be. I do like the Towns fit better. DiVincenzo, by the way, shot 40.1% from 3 last year on almost 9 attempts a game. That's some Steph Clay level shit right there.
Bro, it
He
hurts to
was.
lose, man. It really does. It hurts.
It does, and
It
and
hurts
and
to
Towns will
lose.
help to replace that. Towns will help to replace that because he is a great shooter, as we know. But like you said, the depth is a little bit concerning. But I think the Knicks knew they needed a center. Where were they going to find a better one that might be available than Karl Anthony Towns?
You're not going to
Like
find a
it's
better
not.
one.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not. It's
You're
not
going to
close.
trade for Valanciunas or something, Vucevic. Like
Mhm.
they're fine. They're not bad, but like
Mhm.
Cat is far and away the best option you're going to get when you know you need a center. It fits well. The one thing I completely forgot about, and now I have a question on. I forgot Tibbs has already coached Cat before.
Mhm.
I don't know how that relationship was. I don't know if they fuck with each other. I don't know if they.
I
Oh,
was going.
that
I was.
concerns me a
That's
little
kind
bit.
of a question of mine too, because I was reading a report that said that everybody within an organization is not even on board with the move.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. But I still like the trade for the Knicks more than I like it for Minnesota. I do not see how Randall and Gobert play together.
Me neither.
This is
I
a
don't
key
see that
contract
at
year
all.
for them, and they might end up just starting Nas Reed because when they did it before,
Mhm.
when Cat was hurt, it was better. It looked really good. They didn't miss
Which
nothing. They were
would
just fine.
which would be even nastier for Julius because we were wondering if Julius will actually come off the bench to fit the Villanova
Right,
3.
and he
So to
might
get
end up.
traded to Minnesota and then to actually have to come off the bench anyway for Nas Reed is nasty work. I'm
Which
not gonna
And
hold you.
I'm glad.
and
I'm glad y'all brought him up because that's part of the reason why this trade is cool for Minnesota because of the way Nas Reed been playing like the last couple of years, but especially this last playoff run we saw he just had. So it's like we can. They probably felt like they could lose him. They could lose
Well,
it
Karl
made
Anthony Towns and
yeah.
let him go for Nas. But if Nas Reed is playing, you got still got Rudy. If you could bring in Julius, I'm not saying it's gonna work. I'm just saying with the way Nas is playing, they damn near felt like you was cool with it. Especially it was times that Cat was on the bench,
Yeah.
and that's when they
well,
was
And
that's when they was more effective. So
and the crazy thing is for DiVincenzo, um, he's still coming off the bench too. They not benching McDaniels. He's one of the 5 best perimeter defenders in the
yeah,
league.
they're gonna need him to they're gonna need him to come in and defend next to Ant.
Yeah. Now
Still
DiVincenzo
got
might
what
play.
Conley, right?
Yeah.
Still got
that's
He
what
will
Conley.
that,
have a
And
big
then you
role.
just go.
Yep.
that's where his
Yeah,
minutes is
so
going to be. His minutes is probably going to be the Mike Conley limits because the minutes because they're probably going to try to save him for playoff time. So back to backs he may not play, things like that. So that's where Dante DiVincenzo may get his minutes.
He'll help for sure. Why are the Seahawks going for 2 down? They just scored a touchdown and they could make it 28-21 and they're going for 2. It's the third quarter. I don't know what Seattle's doing. I'm confused. Sorry. But yeah, Minnesota kind of, and I'm sure with the Gobert contract, with the Ant contract, like Cat has a huge deal. So that probably helped save them some money too. That I'm sure they were fine.
Yeah, they're saving money in this deal for sure
There's a
because
bunch of money in the luxury tax, and Randall, if he does leave, like that'll just clear up a little more space, and I think they'll be fine with it. So I do, in that sense, I can understand, but the fit with Randall and Gobert, I just don't like. We gonna see. They might. They are a bad
I never.
matchup away from
The
making
funny
an NBA
thing was, I
Finals.
never thought about starting Julius. I was thinking Nas Reed was gonna start. I thought they were doing it for Nas Reed to start and to bring Julius off the bench, and you could probably get the best out of Julius that way, in opposed to starting him next to Rudy and that big clusterfuck down low. That look kind of crazy.
well, here's the thing though. They want to pay Nas Reed, but they couldn't pay Nas Reed if they had Cat. So
right.
They paid him. Well, he signed last year.
no, but that the rest of the team, they wouldn't be able to keep the rest of the team. Like it would just be Ant, Cat, because Gobert is getting paid too. So it would just be it would just be them. So they had to free up some cap space because they was in the second apron and all types of shit. The thing about Julius is he can't sign an extension for 6 months. He might as well just go ahead and wait until after the season. So Julius Randle may not even be there, to be perfectly honest with you.
He might not, but to that same point, we just saw with D'Angelo this year. He might not have a market that he thinks he's gonna have in free agency, and that 30-something mil that he's that he could be on the books for next year. He might just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna take that money.
You don't think so? You think Julius is gonna have a bad year? Like you don't think he's gonna?
I don't think he's gonna have a bad year, but with Julius, it's like he has to be in a certain role. And the majority of good teams, like sure, some other whatever teams might go, hell yeah, let's bring him in. But for any teams that's contending or that's a really good team, they're likely going to have that primary scorer who's going to have the ball in his hands, which means Julius has to be able to fit that other role. And I don't know if he can do. It's the same issue that Brandon Ingram's having. It's why that's why New Orleans can't trade him, because it's shown him and Zion have never quite worked together because he needs the ball in his hands. That's why he struggled in Team USA, because you can't just run that ISO ball and do all that shit in the international game. So I think the teams can kind of look at it and be like, we kind of need a big who's just gonna like rebound, defend, be an energy guy, and then get your points here and there. And that ain't Julius. He could if he wanted to. Julius is extremely talented. He's a great player, but he ain't used to that. If you're not used to that, everyone can't fall into that. There are some players who can, and again, we saw that in the Olympics, which is because they're used to that. We saw it was the Kentucky people, because the Kentucky guys are used to being on these teams with a bunch of stars and them going, hey, we've got to play a role. So Book just dialed back. AD just dialed back. Bam just dialed back. I've been here. I've done this. I know what to do. I have to do it. Coincidentally, Randall also went to Kentucky. Maybe he could. I don't know. But
yeah, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I like it for the Knicks more than I like it for the Timberwolves too. So, because I didn't know that Julius couldn't sign the extension. When I found out, I was like, oh well, shit. They basically just offloaded the contract. Like that's kind of what it sounds like to me. But
all that being said, we've got Jameson to the house for that's like a 70-yard play. Jesus. Thank you. That might have saved me in our fantasy league. I needed that. Is there anything, any team, any player, any situation, as we're about to get NBA season kicked off, anything in particular besides from our own team? Because I know Marcus is ready for his bullet to tank. Anything in particular, anyone around the league are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to seeing John Morant come back with the Memphis Grizzlies to see how that season looks, because that obviously turned their season all the way around, and then Jason Baines and Jaren Jackson couldn't stay healthy or didn't want to stay healthy, one of the two. So we'll see how they look now with Job back. They got Zach Edey in the draft, so we'll see how they do. That's just interesting to see what Memphis does.
There's a lot to look forward to this season, honestly. Since you got to look at what Philly gonna do now, having Paul George and revamping that team. You gotta look at, is Denver going to take a step back now that they've lost basically most of their championship pieces? They got to rely on young guys to be the second unit now. They got Russell Westbrook now. How's he going to fit in with Jokic and Murray? Is Murray going to be healthy? Lakers got a new coach. How do you feel about the Lakers? Lakers got a new coach. I heard kind of what his strategy is going to be. I heard the lineup. He said he's going to use the same lineup that they went 12 and something with last season, and see to work with that and get them to shoot more jumpers. So this whole season is really interesting to me. Honestly, the Warriors, who are the Warriors going to look like without Clay? Now, they've added a lot of depth to that lineup. They actually look pretty scary with the depth.
They look all right. My only thing is they started Draymond at the 5. It's kind of weird. I want to see where that ends up because they still got Looney, but Looney can't never stay on the damn floor. So it's like they didn't go and get another center. So I think that's interesting. But they do look loaded if you're looking at them on paper.
For sure.
You're right. There's a lot to look forward to. I'd be remiss if I did not mention Wemby, year 2 Wemby. I'm very, very looking forward to see what year 2 Wemby looks like, and just the ceiling. Like, he won the Olympics and he looked like someone who's ready to be like, nah, it's me. I got it. Give it to me. I like.
He got him a point guard too.
Listen, if Chris Paul can't do nothing else, he could teach some motherfuckers something. He can get some people some easy shots. And they were playing like Jeremy Sochan at point guard half the time. And I don't care how old Chris Paul is. He better than Jeremy Sochan at the fucking point guard position. That is a fact. I agree with I want to see if any of these other random teams like kind of take another leap. Like, I want to see what Orlando does. I want to see what Cleveland does with the new coach, with Atkinson there now. I want to see if Sacramento can kind of get back into it with DeRozan. New Orleans,
got DeRozan there. That's tough.
New Orleans with Zion, can they figure some shit out? They added DeJounte. The West as a whole is just like, I think the only bad team in the West might be Portland. Portland's gonna be bad. Anyone else in the West?
Is that the only team?
I'm trying to think of it. I was trying to think.
Houston was not bad last year at all, and they ended the season super, super well. Maybe Utah. That'd be the only other one I could think. Like San Antonio.
I was gonna say the Clippers. The Clippers.
They might, but they might not.
Yeah, I'm not just. I don't know. I guess that's injury based with the Clippers, but then again, is it? Because they don't have a lot of depth behind what they have
at all,
and they don't have a lot. So that's a potential bad team. I ain't gonna say they bad. That's a potential.
For sure. No, there's definitely a few teams. The Lakers are one of them too. Potential bad teams. Like it can go good and it can slide downhill. Like that's possible for a lot of those teams. I want to see. I want to see the rest of the East. Like, there's legitimately, I forgot who I was listening to. It might have been Bill Simmons. It might have been that bias, but someone kind of pointed out there's legitimately like a half and half with the Eastern Conference. Like, there's 8 teams that feel like they're going to be good. Like, it's Boston, Philly, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Orlando, the Knicks, the Pacers, and the Heat. You feel pretty be like, all right, that's going to be good. 2 other teams got to at least be in the play-in. And we are looking at Toronto, Brooklyn, Chicago, Detroit, Atlanta, Charlotte, and Washington. 2 of those teams has to make the play-in. Who the fuck is coming out of like?
Another thing too, man. This draft class was already projected as being one of the weakest that we've seen in recent years. I just want to know who the fuck gonna pop out and be good as a rookie that's gonna make a name for themselves and say, I'm the best player in the draft, or somebody that's just gonna make some sort of impact. I literally don't know who the fuck is going to be that kind of rookie, like who's projected to be the rookie of the year. I have no fucking clue. No idea who the number one dude is. I don't even know his name. I like who's going to be the new young guy to come into the league to make some kind of a name for himself. It got to be somebody. Somebody got to be good, right? Hopefully.
Connect and call.
What? Connect. He'll probably. What's his name? That's in Houston. The little white kid. Reed Shepard. He was.
Okay,
cooking
yeah,
in
Reed.
Summer League. Reed was nice. That's about it. I don't know.
Because I know for sure that the homie in Washington is not good. Alex
Ricochet. Oh, Alex Sarr is Washington. Ricochet
Alex Sarr, that's
Atlanta.
Washington. He's not. Well, I won't say trash. He didn't have a good summer league at all. He was terrible. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. A lot to look forward to, though.
Yeah.
That is a fact. Well, yeah, no, I ain't got no positive words. Especially because the Titans won, so fuck that.
They won. They pull it out.
Yeah, it's like 22-12. A couple minutes left. It's a wrap.
It's nasty.
Miami got 12. Okay, Miami.
Oh, field goal. Oh, that's
nasty.
So disgusting.
Yeah, that's
so disgusting.
So nasty.
Do either of y'all have any positive words for the viewing people?
I don't know. Just check on your people. Check on your friends. Check on your boys. Make sure everybody good. And cut off the people that don't check on you.
Love it. Malik?
Nope, I ain't got nothing. We gonna ride off with that. So appreciate y'all for tuning in to Conversations at the Shop. We'll see y'all next Monday. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. Nah, I just play. We're gonna see y'all boys next week, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.
And we're gonna cook Jarrod again.
We cooking Jarrod part 2.